guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I'm going to start off by doing some quick nail prep. I'm going to be taking my Kiara Sky mini mandrel drill bit and also a mini sanding band just to go around my cuticles and just to remove the shine from my nail bed. From the time I recorded this video, it was pretty close to the last one, so I didn't really need to do much nail prep. And so I'm just gonna use one bit this time and just go around my cuticles to remove any product that may be left and to remove that shine from my nail bed. And this is also my Beyond Pro drill, also from Kiara Sky. I just love how they made custom sanding bands to match the color of your drill. I do know they come in purple, as you guys see here. They also have a pink, blue, and a white. And also, I do want you guys to know that I'm just getting over a quick cold. Like, I've been sick for a few days and it felt like forever, but I'm almost over it now. But I'm pretty sure you can still hear it in my voice, so if I sound stuffy, just don't mind it. But yeah, I'm just going over my nail bed with my e-file. Once I finish, I do take a lint-free wipe and some alcohol just to remove all of that dust. And this is what the nails are looking like. If you were to want your nails to last, go in with the hydrator and primer, and then go in with your usual steps with applying your nails, base coat for gel tips, or whatever the case may be. But as you guys know, I do not go through with any of my prep steps just because I create so much content. I don't really have time to like cut my nails down, file them, soak them off. So I like to go in with a peel off method. Since I'm going to be using acrylic for today, I do like to use my cuticle oil method, only because compared to the UNT peel off base coat, when I file, the nails don't pop off as easily with cuticle oil, so that just saves me time from having to reapply them. So I just went ahead and rubbed a really thin layer over my nails, like really rubbed it in. And next I go in with a no wipe top coat, and this is the top coat I use for all of my peel off methods. Like, this is my designated top coat. I would not want to use this to go over my finished design because the top coat would just separate from how many times I put it back in the bottle. And I decided to show it because it's been a while since I showed my peel off base coat method, and I just feel like maybe for someone like this could be a refresher. Again, I get a lot of comments saying, do I need to do this step? So remember, you do not need the peel off method if you want your nails to last. I just showed it because I feel like I haven't showed you guys how I do it in a long time. And also it would be great for if you want to practice on your nails, or like if you create a lot of content, this would be very helpful. So if you do want your nails to last, just don't mind that part. And even after saying all of this, I feel like there's still gonna be people confused, so I'm just go ahead and leave this topic. So now going to my nails, I am going to be using a lot of Kiara Sky products in today's video. I swear it was like a Kiara Sky overload. For my nail tips, I'm going to be using the No C Curve 3XL square from Kiara Sky, and I just love this quality. When they came out with these nails, now I'm just so obsessed with them. Like, I don't know, like the quality is just really great. They're really square. You don't need to do any filing or shaping before you apply them or after you apply them. And if you haven't tried them, I really recommend them. But for some reason, I think because they are supposed to apply to like prep nails, they don't apply to my top coat like they should. So I do like to apply these using base coat, and I am using the step 3 from the jelly kit from Kiara Sky. And as you guys just saw, I did go ahead and put some inside of like the little groove area, and then I'm just flash curing them on with my makartt lamp. And then of course, after flash curing, I do cure them for another 30 seconds in my burger lamp just to make sure everything is nice and secured. And then of course, I go in with my nail cutters and cut them down to my desired length. I didn't go super short today, but I didn't want to do like extra long. I am going to cut them down just a little bit, and then we'll be getting into the application. So like I said, I am going to be using a lot of Kiara products. Firstly, I did have my number 12 Kolinsky brush from them, but originally I did mess up on the first 2 nails I did. So I end up switching to my number 10 brush, which you guys will see. And I'm going to be using some acrylic today. So the first powder I'm going to be using is their Cover Pink, which is called Pink Dahlia. And I love this pink shade. It's such a nice light pink. Another powder I'm going to be using is from their Diamond FX collection, which is like a really reflective glitter. This one is called Berrylicious, and like I said, it's super reflective, super glittery. And I just love these Diamond FX collections. They also have the gel polish as well if you don't want to use their acrylics like this, which are just as beautiful. And then also the last thing I'm going to be using from them is a sprinkle on glitter, and this one is called Pinkerbell. It has such a pretty color to it. I love the way they sparkle. And so yeah, now that I got all of that out the way, let's go ahead and jump right into the application. So like I said, I did switch to my number 10 brush, which is a smaller brush because I did have to take off 2 nails. The application was just not it. I didn't like it, so I popped them off thanks to my peel off method and applied 2 more tips. And now you see me going in on the pinky. I'm going to be laying down that cover color first because I do want this to show at the top. And at first you see me just start to put it like at the top where it's only going to show. But eventually, once I got through a little bit through half of my design, I felt like it was just easier to just ombre it down as much as I could without trying to get it like just where I want it to show, because if I try to focus it on there, it's just going to be like so weirdly shaped. So it's just easier to blend it down with just so it's not as hard trying to focus it in one spot, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm just going to be putting this color here at the top, and you see me start to ombre it down. I'm only going to be focusing this color here at the top. The Kiara acrylics are really easy to use. I think they're very beginner friendly. I just love the quality of the Kiara products. Like everything, I feel like it's just worked so well. Like they don't really throw out anything unless they know that the customers are gonna like it. The quality is top tier. So if you haven't tried any of these Kiara products, please check out the description box and try a thing or two. I also have a discount code that you guys can use if you want to save some money off, which is nails by Key 10, and it will save you 10% off your entire order. That's pretty much what I'm going to be doing for this part of my application. And all of my nails will be the same, which brings me to a community post that I put up a few days ago. If you guys saw it, if you voted, thank you for being a part of it. If you haven't seen it, that's okay too. Just make sure that you have my post notifications turned on so you guys do get to vote or participate in things like that. But I did put up a post saying, if all of the nails are the same, does that mean like the nails are too plain? And most of the votes said no. A lot of people was commenting saying that if the design is cute, then it doesn't really matter. Basically why this is one of the designs I wanted to try out, but I don't want to bring you guys a video that's gonna be like super boring or too repetitive. But somehow with this one, I feel like since the glitter, like the glitters definitely made up for it because they were just so pretty once I finished with them. So I feel like, you know, you don't have to sit and just watch something that's gonna be boring play out. Yeah, so all of my nails will be the same. Hopefully it's not too boring for you guys to watch. Which sometimes I do agree, there's a lot of designs where I wanted to just come and do all of them the same, like do some French tips and do a design on the tip, but I always think that you guys might not watch them as much because they're too plain or they're too similar, too repetitive. But based on that vote, if the design is cute, apparently you guys will still watch. So thank you for that. And for the most part, that's basically all I'm gonna do. So I'll go ahead and let you guys watch this part play out, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Once I finished like all of my nails, I did go back over my nails just because I felt like I wanted the opacity to go a little bit further down. So you see me just quickly add a little bit more towards the center of the nail, ombre it down so it has a little bit more space, because honestly I wasn't sure how far I was gonna take my glitter up, so that would basically help me once I was done with this part. And I will be doing my thumb off camera. So now it's time to bring out my other powders and my glitter now that I got my pink base laid. So now I'm going to be switching to the berrylicious glitter, I want to say. I think this was called. And this is part of their Diamond FX collection. Like I said, it's super glittery, super reflective in the sun or direct flash. And this acrylic was so easy to use. I just put a little bit at the tip and start to ombre it up just as far as I wanted it to go. And since this acrylic is like not as glittery as I wanted it, because this design was kind of inspired from like where you see the New Year nails and you see a lot of it being done with gold glitter. And yes, the acrylic does give me like the reflectiveness, but the acrylic glitter wasn't really giving me what I needed. So that's where the sprinkle on glitter came into play. It just kind of adds a little bit more of like that reflectiveness, rainbowish glitter. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about. So once I lay the reflective glitter and ombre it up a little bit, I do go in and take some of the sprinkle on glitter and just add it on top, just a little bit, not too much to cover up fully the glitter underneath it. And I thought this was like the perfect combination of these pinks. Like, it was so pretty. And that's basically how I'm gonna finish off the tips of my nails. And I feel like it sounds so straining to hear me talk, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let the rest of this play out, so it doesn't take too long. I can get this uploaded for you guys. And yeah, if you are enjoying today's video, make sure that you go ahead and like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and also leave a comment down below. It would really help me out. And after doing all of my tips, this is basically what we have so far, and I just love it already so much. Like, look how much these glitters just shine and reflect. I love them a lot. So now we have to encapsulate, and again, I'm going to be using some Kiara Sky Clear acrylic. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and encapsulate all of these. Make sure to protect my glitter so we can get into the shaping and filing. I didn't want to show too much of my encapsulation because the process was exactly the same on all of my nails. And I did want to leave room in the video for some filing, so I just showed you guys one nail application of the encapsulation, and now I'm going to be showing you guys the filing part using my e-file. I do find it better when I go and shape with my hand file off camera and then show you guys the filing part using my e-file, because it's just so much more entertaining. And also when I use my hand file, my hands just shake a lot and you guys won't be able to see it as much anyway. So with my e-file, I'm using my 5-in-1 taper bit. I do believe this is either a medium or a fine bit. I'll try to have all of these products linked down below so you guys can check them out for yourself. I'm using the 5-in-1 taper bit to go around my cuticles and seal everything in. Maybe do a little bit of debulking over the surface of the nails. I go underneath it, clean up a lot of like where the acrylic just kind of went underneath the nail. And I really love this drill bit a lot. It works wonders for getting around the cuticle area to seal everything in. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of my filing, and then we'll get into like the last part of this nail set, which is going to top everything off. Even when you thought this set couldn't get better, trust me, it does. So after filing all of my nails, this is what we have so far. I love how thin I was able to get them because I do not like bulky nails. However, for the shape, something does look weird about these nails, but I just could not pinpoint what it was. And like throughout the filing, I did try to fix it, but eventually I just let it go because I didn't want to file too much in one spot or file to the point I couldn't go back. So I just left them as is. But for the most part, they are still pretty good. And once I filed, I did take a lint-free wipe and some more alcohol just to remove all of that dust on top, on my skin, and underneath my nail. And now I'm gonna go in and apply some top coat. And this top coat is again from Kiara Sky. This is their no wipe top coat, and I just love the consistency of it. It's like a lot thicker than most top coats. And look how gorgeous this glitter is, y'all. I love this so much. And before I cure on my glitters, I do wipe the sides, and I'm gonna be adding some rhinestones into that top coat. And I love that this no wipe top coat is like thick enough to hold these charms on strong enough. I do make sure I add in a heart because I did feel like these nails could be somewhat of a Valentine's Day nail design. I didn't want to make it like specifically Valentine's Day, so I just made sure to add a heart in there just in case someone wanted some inspo. That's pretty much what I'm gonna do to finish off my design. Go in with top coat, add on rhinestones, and then give them a 30-second cure. And I will be doing this for each nail until I'm done. The top coat is just so satisfying, so I did make sure to leave it in for all of the nails. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing to finish it off, and I really hope you guys enjoy the rest of it, which I'll just go ahead and let it play out. And then here's how my thumbs look. I did do it for a reel, so make sure that you guys are following me over on Instagram And now that I'm done, I'm going to be adding on one of my favorite cuticle oils, which is the rose scented cuticle oil from, again, Kiara Sky. This is one of my favorite cuticle oils because it is just so nourishing. I love the way it feels on my skin. And once I finish rubbing everything in, this is how the finished set looks, and I am so obsessed. I love this pink theme glitter so much. The glitters complement each other so well. Like, there's just not enough good things I could say about this design. Just know that I am just so obsessed, and I love how these turned out. Even though all of my nails are the same way, I really hope you guys enjoyed sitting through this entire design. And if you did watch all the way until the end, thank you so much. I do show some in the flash and some in direct sunlight, so you guys get a feel of how they look like all around. And they're just so mesmerizing. I love these so much. I will leave everything down below that I can link. If you want to use my discount code, that will be also down below. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up today's video. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought about today's set, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.